Now, I will be the first one to say there is no such thing as the ultimate best film. Now, film is about individual interpretation, and that's the best thing about the medium. To some people, what could be considered rubbish can be considered gold, and, you know, vice versa. Now, people may disagree and, you know, try to tell you there is such a thing, but there isn't. Every single person has their own favourites, and that is great. Unfortunately, it does also work the other way around. And so this is the top 10 worst? Put worst in those things. What I'm saying is this isn't the fucking Oscars. There aren't the worst films ever made, but are the ones that have had the most, just the worst impact on me. Number 10.
There are reasons each of us are born. We have to find those reasons.
Whoa, it's starting off bad. I got bad vibes. It is common knowledge that this film is piss poor. Everyone fucking knows it. It doesn't need to be said at this point. Basically, at some point, M. Night Shyamalan thought it'd be a good idea to take a masterpiece and shit on it. Now, I've never seen a Shyamalan film other than this. I'm to believe he's done some good things in the past, but this is not one of them. Well, let's see, we've got Avatar. Avatar may be probably one of the best presented stories I've ever seen of all time. And it's ambitious. It's a good idea to try and make that into a film. It's not needed, but if you're going to adapt something, it may as well be The Last Airbender. We got trailers. The trailers were ace. They look good. Everyone looks good. But what we got at the end of it was a soulless, empty exposition film where everything's basically just disrespected and it's borderline racist. Some good thinking. Give that man $2 million. Not the worst on the list, because I actually as a whole don't respond to it as badly. No, I think it's decent. That's a lie. I like the special effects. I like that someone tried to put bending in a film, ultimately failed. That's bullshit. But I'm glad someone tried, and casting Slumdog Millionaire as Zuko, that ain't half bad either. It's not the worst, but it deserves a mention because fuck you, Shyamalan. 9.
Parents have not had sex for 7 months. I've been monitoring their intimacy via the dimmer switch in their bedroom.
Submarine. This falls into the list of not a film that outwardly disgusted me, but one that just mildly confused me and made me unhappy. This was Richard Ayoade's, I think, first picture. Richard Ayoade. I need to learn how to pronounce people's names. This is borderline racist. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This film is, it's shot beautifully. And I really wish it wasn't shot so beautifully because I want to love this film. Richard Ayoade, why? The main character is a teenager. And I just want to punch him. I'm sorry, that's not really a very film critic 101. But my god, I want to deck about him, and I'm not sure what it is, but he is a bad main character. I dislike him on like so many levels, and I can't really work out why. For me, the most important thing in a film is the character. If I don't like the character, I can't even begin to relate to a character. I'm not gonna be in for a fun time.
To us, and a wonderful evening of lovemaking.
Oh my god, this little shit. Not only is he obnoxious and just repulsive, but he is outwardly creepy. It left a bad taste in my mouth, but even worse for the fact that I don't think I got it. I think there's something there that I just did not get. And trust me, I'm a fucking film student. I don't like being able to not get a film. Although it's been a while, I might give another shot, you know? You know, but probably not. 8. Fuck, where am I? Let it go. Let it go. Just fucking let it go already. The film is 5 months old. It's Frozen. Controversy! People liked Frozen. I'm not one of these guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of impartial to Frozen. When I first saw Frozen in cinema, I was very excited. And I came out of it thinking, it was average. It was overwhelmingly average, until I thought about it. I'm not trying to be just controversial, but the Broadway music numbers were not necessary. At all. Did not fit into the theme. The tone of the film kept changing. First, good bond of Disney sisters. Bullshit. The moral. People really liked the moral. Don't fall for the first guy you meet. Fall for the second, because that's a way better message. Frozen has revolutionised the Disney age, brought it into modern day world. No. What, you mean like the last 3 Disney films have? And Olaf! Olaf. I looked at the guy when I first saw him, I was like, that's gonna be fucking annoying. He was fucking annoying.
Pause the play, then the gunplay talk.
Man of Steel is, well, it's a soulless film. Let's start there. I'm not going in complete debate today why Man of Steel is a bad film, because we'll be here for many hours. It's just such a try-hard, wannabe failure of a character debut. When Zack Snyder just fucking waltzes in, thinks he got this shit. All he delivers is a Christopher Nolan wannabe edgy Superman film. Do we really need more edgy superheroes? Does Superman need to be an edgy superhero? The answer is no. The answer is no. It doesn't deserve to be this high on the list, really, but it is just, it's an example. It's an example of what I hate in the superhero genre. Hercules in New York. What's this film about?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Magnificent as Hercules.
What's this film about?
Hercules finds himself in the midst of a monumental workout.
What is this film about? One of the films that started Arnold Schwarzenegger's career, an actor famously known for his Oscar-level performances. No, I'm fine with Arnie. He's one of those actors, he's a joke actor. You look at him, he's a clown. Arnold Schwarzenegger goes around New York as the god Hercules. That's it. Don't need to say any more? I don't think I need to say any more. It's pretty sums itself up. It's the Phantom Menace.
Star Wars.
Phantom Menace is commonly known as one of the most disappointing movies of all time. There's nothing more I can bring to the table in that case, really. There's nothing I can say about Phantom Menace that hasn't already been critiqued before. And yet I still find people standing up for this piece of shit. At the heart of it, the prequels are soulless movies. They were filmed in front of a blue screen studio. CGI replaced literally everything. Stupid fucking shit was introduced to basically just dampen the original films. And my god, it tried. I mean, what we got? We got midichlorians. We've got Yoda with a fucking lightsaber. Yoda has a fucking lightsaber. Do you understand how stupid that is? We've got 50 minutes in intergalactic politics. Really cool villain that nothing is done with. Uncreative worlds, uncreative species. Bad child actor. It's a bad time. It's a bad film. Everybody knows this. Please just let it go. Now this point is where the films start to not just annoy me or put me off, but actively make me go, fuck. Why does that film exist? So anger may be building in these last 4. This film is bad, and why the fuck does it exist? Now, I was in secondary school when this thing was released. I'm a huge Darren Shan fan. I'm a Shanster. Shan fan was good, actually. This was back when book adaptations for kids were crazy. We had Percy Jackson, we had Harry Potter, Twilight, Hunger Games, and Darren Shan doesn't really technically fit in with all of them, but they tried it anyway. An adaptation. An adaptation is an adaptation is an adaptation. So it was fair that it got its own shot as well. I wish it didn't. Okay, so when you're dealing with an adaptation, the usual argument is the book was better than the movie. Yeah, this isn't that. This isn't Warner Brothers writing out a really fun side character sort of level. This is ruining the whole fucking plot level. Really, I'm not sure how they did it. It's borderline impressive. It was so impressive that they just ditched the franchise there. They hit and run, they just ran. Yeah, they turned the naive, fun character of Darren Shan into an American piece of wood. Steve Leonard is now not a threatening psychopath. No, now he's fat Josh Hutcherson. Lion Crepsley is now not an eccentric fun vampire. He's John C. Reilly. Actually, no, I'll take that one back. John C. Reilly's one good thing about this film, because at least he's trying, you know? Like, then there's a whole lack of that. No one's trying in this film, no one's having fun. And if you're gonna make a bunch of dumb fart jokes and stuff, you may as well have fun with it, because I'm fucking not. it really just makes me upset, because this film could have been so much more. It's not a hard series to do. It really breaks my heart, because if I ever get into films, I'd want to give it another shot. Because it deserves another shot. It's not a hard film to do at all. And the fact that there are actual companies who put legit, actual money into this production and still fucked up this badly hurts me.
I believe I can fly. I love cocaine!
I consider myself a formal man. I have a fine taste in film, as you can clearly see. I like comedy. I like laughing. There's nothing worse than a comedy that doesn't do either of those things. I like the Hangover films. That's a very broad statement. I should be more specific. The first one is a genius. It's a fantastic film. The second one is repetitive. Yes, most people don't like it, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And for the third one, they were like, okay, we're going to break convention. We're going to do something totally new. And they were not kidding. One thing I don't like about The Hangover is Zach Galifianakis. I don't know how to say people's names. The entire character in The Hangover films is, I'm an unfunny, nasty retard, and I do bad things to people and say weird things, and it's crazy funny. When really it's not, and I don't like his character. It borderline ruins the films for me. He's fine in small doses, so what Hangover 3 does, because it knows how much I love his character, it makes him the main character. It's not about Hangover anymore, they're not doing Hangover, there's no mystery to solve. This time they've just got the two most fucking obnoxious characters in film, put them together and expected this laughter. The children laugh, father. Now if this film is just unfunny, then it's just an unfunny film. It doesn't deserve to be number 3 on my list. But it's nasty. This is a nasty, awkward, unfunny film. Zach Galifianakis, loads of his films, his comedy is sort of dark humour, but there's no punchline. It's just mean things for the sake of doing mean things.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim Job is a film. It's about fighting mechas. It's about fighting mechas for the sake of the world with Idris Elba. How could this film fucking fail? How about we try to do that, but not totally racist and dumb, right? I saw Pacific Rim for my last birthday, like on the day it came out. I was happy to see that someone tried to put fighting mechas in an American blockbuster. That's a cool idea. There's so much there. Transformers will fucking work. How about we try to do that, but not totally racist and dumb, right? One word I'd choose for Pacific Rim, if I could only pick one, would be, disappointing. As a fan of those things that it plagiarizes, because it's clearly an inspiration of mecha anime, Power Rangers, all that dumb, lovely stuff. It's a film that forgets to be fun. And the advertising promotion did such a good job, because it showed all these different mechas from around the world. Their country, the amount of kills, the awesome badass design. Awesome. That is how you sell a film to me. All of these and more will never be seen. Oh wait, sorry. They will be seen, but only in one action sequence that lasts a minute. The film seemed like it was building up to some sort of like apocalypse. All the nations have to unite together and save the day. And that would have been really fun. This is not that film. You've got all the superpowers. You've got China, you've got Russia. Gone in a second. Who's going to save the day? America! Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. It could have been so much more, and maybe it will be. Maybe Hollywood one day really will go for a proper mecha anime and try. But today's not that day. Number 1.
Vertigo, a feeling of dizziness, a swimming in the head.
Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock. Well, Vertigo / The Birds / Rear Window. I don't like Hitchcock films, okay? There, I said it! Vertigo actually got nominated the best film of all time once. So there's something. Okay, it's not the worst film ever, in general. I know that. But there's nothing there. Hitchcock is a director who annoys me. Because he avoids total necessary parts to storytelling, and everyone just lets him get a free pass because, hey, it's Alfred Hitchcock. So quirky. We're gonna kill off the main character 30 minutes in. We're not gonna give a proper ending to this fucking apocalypse film. Hey, you know this thing the film's about? Doesn't matter. I wanna see if those two fuck. If the director today tried that, they get laughed out of fucking Hollywood. I'm fine with him taking shortcuts to get to the good stuff, if the good stuff was actually good stuff. I've watched Vertigo, I understand what it's about. People call it a very deep film. Not really. As an individual actual man, he is so complex. He was a bit of a bastard, he was a womanizer. He had an ego. But I don't like the things he makes. I like the man himself. Before I'm stoned to death, I will leave. Those are my top 10 worst films. Thank you for watching.